Hello everyone, you are welcome in this video. Cube roots of unity. It is very important topic for class 11th in a complex number. So it is very easy to say that cube root of unity. What does it mean? Unity means 1 and cube root means power 1 by 3. So that is 1 power 1 by 3, or we can write it the cube root of 1. So it is very simple to say that cube root of unity, if I am telling you that what is the value of 1 to the power 1 by 3. So simply you will say 1. That is, if I am asking what is the cube root of 1, that is unity, so you will say 1. You are correct but incomplete, because I will prove you that there are some numbers also those who are the cube root of 1. So you can simply answer that the cube root of 1 is 1. It is correct but incomplete. So I am showing you how. Suppose we can assume that this number is equal to x. So x means 1 by 3 of 1. Now if I am cubing both sides, so we will have x cube and 1. Now if I am bringing 1 on left hand side, x cube minus 1 equal to 0. Now see, this is a cubic equation. This is a cubic equation. Like quadratic equation has 2 roots, similarly cubic equation will have 3 roots. That is the solution of this equation will 3. So you were telling me only one of the solution, which is real. Now we will find another 2 solutions. So we can apply identity here, like x cube minus 1 can be written as x minus 1 into x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. So if we are putting this bracket equal to 0, or we can put this bracket equal to 0. So here from we are getting x is equal to 1, which was your answer in the beginning. So you were telling this solution of the equation. But what about the solution which we will obtain from this equation? Because this is a quadratic equation and we will be having 2 roots from this equation. So in this quadratic equation it is not easy to split middle term. So we can use formula, that is quadratic formula, to solve the other values. So what is the formula? I am reminding you, minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So your b is 1. You can write like a is equal to 1, b also 1, and c constant is also 1. So we will substitute this value, that is minus 1 plus minus b square, that is 1 square minus 4 into 1 into 1 upon 2 into 1. So minus 1 plus minus, so 1 minus 4 will be minus 3 upon 2 and minus 1 plus. See, this is an imaginary number. Under root minus 3 is an imaginary number. So we can write this number like this, under root 3 iota. Minus 1 under root is equal to iota. So we can write it upon 2. So we are having the solution from this equation. So I am writing the solution. So keep watching. So we have solved. So this was our real solution. Real solution. And these 2 were complex numbers. This is also complex and this is also complex. So this equation is having 3 roots. One is real and 2 of the roots are complex in nature. So these 3 are the solution of this cubic equation. So you can say there are 3 cube roots of unity. 3 cube roots of unity there are, so cube root of unity, number 1, number 2 this value -1 minus under root 3 iota upon 2, and number 3 -1 plus under root 3 iota upon 2. And you can verify it, like if it is the solution of this equation, then cube it. So 1 cube will equal to 1, that is the answer. Now if you cube of this complex root, so you can check, you will get 1. Similarly, if you will cube this solution, you will again be having 1 as a solution. So there are 3 cube roots of unity. These are called cube roots of unity. And we will name these cube roots of unity like it is 1, this is called omega, and this is called omega square. Why I am telling it omega and omega square? You know, there is very important property between these two roots. If you square of this root, that is -1 minus under root 3 iota upon 2, you will get this root -1 plus under root 3 iota upon 2, you can check. And if you are squaring this root, that is -1 plus under root 3 iota upon 2 square, so you will get this root. That is very important property of these two roots. It means each of one is the square of the another. So if I am supposing this root as omega, I am just name this complex root as omega, then obviously this will be omega square. If you are saying it omega, then it will be omega square. So finally, there are 3 cube roots of unity. There are 3 cube roots of unity, that is 1, omega and omega square. Now we will study very important property of cube roots of unity. So keep watching. So till here we have studied that we have 3 cube roots of unity. One which is real in nature, and these 2, that is omega, which is a complex root of the unity, and omega square, which is again a complex root of unity. So what are the important properties? Number 1, if you cubing anything, like 1 cube will 1. If you cube this, omega cube will also 1. If you cube this, that is omega square cube, will also be 1. Property number 1. And all integral multiple of 3 will be 1. Like omega cube 1, omega to the power 6 1, omega to the power 9 1. That is omega to the power 3k will be 1. And k is an integer. So now we will add these 3 roots of the unity, 1 plus omega square. So 1, in place of omega you will put minus 1 plus minus under root 3 iota upon 2 plus minus 1 plus under root 3 iota upon 2. If you add all these numbers, you will get 0. This is very important property of omega, that is 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So we will use these properties like multiple of 3 of omega will be 1, and 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. We can use this property like sometime we can write 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square. Sometime we can write 1 plus omega square minus omega, and sometime we can write omega plus omega square will be minus 1. So either of the way we have to use this property to solve some question. So let's see some questions. Now see this question. We have to solve. This is left hand side and we have to prove. So we will apply the property of cube roots of unity. So first take this bracket and we can write this bracket like this. 1 plus omega square minus omega. This bracket as it is 1 plus omega minus omega square. And in this bracket we can take minus as a common. 1 minus as a common, omega plus omega square. Okay, now see the property, the property 1 plus omega square equal to 0. So see, in place of 1 plus omega square, we can write minus omega. So 1 plus omega square can be written as minus omega is as it is. Now in place of 1 plus omega, that is 1 plus omega, we can write minus omega square. So in place of this we can write minus omega square as it is. Then 1 minus, and the value of omega plus omega square can be written as minus 1. So you will have minus 1 here. Now solve it. Minus omega minus 2 omega. Similarly, minus omega square and minus omega square minus 2 omega square, and 1 minus minus plus 1, that is 2. Now minus and minus will become positive. So 2 to the 4 to the 8, and omega to the power 3. And you know the omega to the power 3, which is equal to 1. This is another property. And 8, which is your right hand side. So for more questions, keep watching. Now we have to prove that x cube plus y cube is equal to this. So here we will take right hand side because that is more derivable. So we are taking right hand side, which is x plus y omega x plus omega square y omega square x plus omega y. So we will have this bracket as it is. Now we will multiply these two brackets. So omega x with omega square x, that is omega cube x square, that you will multiply these two, omega square xy, then omega to the power 4 yx, फिर omega, and this is omega cube, then y square. So we have multiplied. Now we will solve it. X plus y. You know the value of omega cube is 1. So x square will remain. Plus omega square xy. And you know omega to the power 4 can be written as omega cube into omega. We can write like this, law of exponent, but omega cube is 1. So you will have omega. That is omega to the power 4 will be omega. So we can write in place of omega to the power 4 omega yx, that is xy. Again omega cube will be 1, that is y square. Now x plus y. So x square as it is. So from these two terms we can take xy as a common. So we will have omega square plus omega and plus y square. Now x plus y, x square plus xy, and you know 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So in place of omega plus omega square we can write minus 1. So here we will put minus 1, due to which it will become negative, plus y square. Now this is an identity. X plus y x square minus xy plus y square, which is equal to x cube plus y cube, which is our left hand side, and we have solved the question. So thank you for watching my videos. Thank you very much.